Dear brothers, in the last 5 years of mine, I was always pushing myself and trying to figure out self-improvement. I was reading, I was meditating, I was working out, I was doing day game, I was doing pickup, I was doing business. I was doing pretty much everything that I could find out there in the internet that pretty much led to quote-unquote self-improvement. I was doing literally like NoFap, I was doing journaling, cold showers, everything. And so what I've got to realize at this point when I'm like so accustomed to quote unquote self-improvement habits, I'm taking only cold showers, I'm running every single day, I'm journaling pretty much all the time, and I'm just always like keeping like a super clean headspace. What I've got to realize is that the game is not like, hey, I have myself and that I have my boss and I'm really supposed to be proving something to my boss, or hey, I'm here and I have a girlfriend from my past or something like that and I'm supposed to be proving to her, and so on and so forth. But here's the thing, it is not me versus him or her, or me versus the universe, but it is me against me. Let me explain. So here's the thing, if you have some sort of a craving, like a desire to to show someone that, hey man, like I really became a person, I really achieved something. It is really, or I would like to ask you this question. Isn't it really just an insecurity, a response to an insecurity that you currently have, which insecurity have been triggered mostly by that experience? Let's say by her, let's say by your boss or whatever, right? Let me ask you this question. And also another one, and this is especially when you're running like long distances. So, in the 25th kilometer, it's like, hey man, I'm really supposed to be stopping because, it hurts your knees, it hurts your, it just hurts you. It's just not good for you and so on and so forth. And so all those times I'm always asking myself this question. It's like, is it really the case? Is it really true, or I'm just really seeking a way out? And so what I've got to realize is that there is no such thing as me against the universe. That is not a case. Never, ever, 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 never. It is always me against me. And it also has like a super, super highly rooted Stoic thought behind this, in a way of, hey, I can control myself, I can control my emotions, I can control my reactions, but I cannot really control the outside world, right? So think about this. So and let me try to draw you out an alternative scenario here. So let's suppose that you're going through like a breakup, or let's just pick this example because this is quite an emotional one for everyone. So what is happening for most of guys, at least this is what happened with me pretty much all the time when I just went through like, not necessarily a breakup, but something that happened with a girl that I liked and so on and so forth, that we had some sort of a relationship. Every single time I just simply had I had a feeling that I would like to do like some type of a revenge, right? Because I cannot really control her, so therefore I really would like her to see me, to achieve something and so on and so forth. And so what I've got to realize is that this is just simply a reaction based. So this is basically a reaction based on my insecurity that I'm feeling for me, losing, quote unquote, losing that relationship, right? Or a response to whatever emotion is coming up inside of me, which is again the key word here, that was triggered by that event. And so here's another thing. So if that thing would have not been inside of me in the beginning, to begin with, then that thing would have not been triggered. So therefore, I'm the only one. So I'm I'm responsible, right? Let me explain you this. So let me explain you this, and this would be for guys, and I would like to just tell you an example here, okay? So think about this. Suppose that you have a girlfriend, okay? And suppose that you have been breaking up with that, with the girlfriend. Let's say that she was breaking up with you, okay? And so what is happening is that you just simply feel all these shitty emotions, like you'll be feeling bad about yourself, you would have this huge urge to like prove something, to be like good in something, go to the gym, whatever the hell that might be. And so the idea is that that emotion had been triggered because that emotion could have been triggered, if that makes sense. Let me tell you another example. Let's suppose that you have an Andrew Tate level fame, okay? So, popularity, let's call it popularity amongst girls, okay? And so let's say that you have a girlfriend and you're just simply breaking up with her. Maybe it will hurt, but what you can really do and what you can really see is that, hey, like, you just simply have 100 other options. And now at this point, you will be like, wait a minute. I'm not desperate. I'm not desperate. Okay, so this whole thing was inside of me, initially. So it's not her, it's me. If this makes sense. Or we can just come up with, with the boss. So let's suppose that your boss have been, like firing you, and now you're feeling bad about, like you just don't feel good about your boss, and you have all these thoughts. But think about this: if he would have been fired you, and you have all these, amazing skills and all this resume and all that stuff, you'd be like, "F you, man! Like I'm just getting, going for a better job with a better salary, and F you." So think about it this way. It's like, it's always inside of me. It's always me against me, right? So this is a battle. Done.